fellas, we're going to bring up our next speaker for Book Market of the Year, and he is a leading expert in the real estate investing field. He's the current founder of Fortune Foreclosures, LLC, and his articles and essays have appeared in multiple publications. He's been featured on the cover of the magazine Personal Real Estate Investor. He speaks regularly on real estate topics, and his Portfolio Partnership Alliance has received notoriety and rave reviews from his investors. He's a former professional baseball player with the San Francisco Giants and now lives with his family in the Seattle, Washington region. He's also a heavily sought-after motivational speaker for schools, businesses, and social events due to his unique style and ability to connect with his audience. He's also the co-author of the best-selling book, Get in the Game. Let's give a warm Bestseller Summit welcome to DJ Thielen.
How's everyone doing? Awesome. I'll put one thing out there right now. Just no Barry Bonds questions, okay? I'm like neutral on that. It's funny because the first slide here talks about adjusting your sail, and today I actually thought that I was speaking tomorrow, and then it ended up becoming that I found out this morning I was going to speak today, and then I was supposed to go third, and now I'm second. So how many of you have had those things happen in your life? Raise your hand, right? We can complain about it, or we can just simply adjust our sail. A funny quick story. My brother and I were going to a conference not long ago, and I've never been to North Carolina. And so I knew that the event was in Charlotte, but I didn't know, my travel agent ended up flying me to Raleigh, about 2-3 hours. I get in there at night, and I call my brother. I'm like, dude, I'm in the wrong place. I got to drive, rent a car at 11 at night, adjust my sail, right? And I need to drive and meet you and pick you up. What time do you get in? He says, I get in at 8. I said, cool, I'll rent a car, drive there. So I rent a car in Raleigh. I get in about 11, get a car 11:30, drive there, adjust my sail, and I get to North Carolina, Charlotte, and my brother gets in. He lands. Okay, I kick back and I'm resting. My brother says, "Hey, I'm here." I said, "Well, I'm outside. Come out." And he goes, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in Charlotte." He goes, "Dude, I'm in Raleigh." I go, "Are you freaking kidding me?" My wife doesn't like me swearing, so I have to, use that. But yeah, so I mean, we all encompass challenges, and the biggest thing that I've learned from playing a little bit of professional baseball in life itself is we have to be willing to adjust our sails and just go with the flow. So here's what I've done is really focused on what makes high-level performers. This first guy up here, you guys might recognize Madison Bumgarner, MVP of the World Series in 2014, pitcher with the Giants. Marvin Bernard played center field for the Giants from about 2000 to 2005. These guys are good friends of mine. Chris Singleton loves my wife and daughter, and he played with the White Sox. He's an announcer on ESPN Baseball Tonight. What does what I'm talking to you guys about now relate to marketing? Okay, what I'm talking about is the mental side, the mental aspect, because what do these guys have in common that transition into sports, life, business, okay? And what it is this. How many of you have seen this before? Anybody? So this is how it works. If you are marketing your book and you don't really believe in your book, okay? I've talked to some people, I won't say any names, but that haven't really put their book out there. Maybe their book's still on their shelves. How many people have really not done much with their book? Just raise your hand. Don't be embarrassed. It's all good, okay? It's okay. So here's the secret. This is one of the big takeaways. If you're selling, be it pens, okay? You go door to door. Hey, I have these pens. Here you go. If for some reason you knock on 100 doors, you take a lot of people say, take massive action. Do your mark, take massive action. The problem with that is it's wrong. And I want to dispel that. You take massive action and you knock on 100 doors and you're selling pens and you don't believe in it, okay? oh, you probably have pins, but, I have to sell. Someone's probably going to feel sorry for you, right? Maybe buy one. But how many pins are you going to sell? Not very many. So what happens is you took massive action, you got little results. It reinforced your belief system that, hey, this isn't going to work. I know it's not going to work. So what do? You tap less potential, you take less action, and then and then your results, you get horrible results. It reinforces your horrible belief system that, see, I knew it wouldn't work. And this is self-fulfilling, and it's reinforcing. And it's a cycle that will go and go and go until you break it. So the thing that is most important for me to share with you today is when some people may not have the belief. How many of you really, really honestly, don't lie to me, how many of you really believe that your book could change lives? Okay? And if you do, that's great. If you don't, you need to believe that. You have to believe, because if you don't believe that your book is impactful and you're going to change lives with it, you're not going to. It doesn't matter what you do, everything will be self-sabotage. If you don't believe in your book, what you need to do is see your results in your mind. It will raise your belief system. You'll tap a higher level of potential. You'll take more action because you'll be excited about it. And you're going to get great results. And what does that do when you get great results? It reinforces that belief that, hey, this is great. This is something really positive. So this is the big thing that I want you guys to take away today. Can I get an amen? Amen. Yeah. Thank you. So this is, because if you don't really believe in this and what you're doing, nothing else matters. You could try to market, you could try to do things, but really the believing in your product, believing in what you're doing is really the number one thing. So what I did with my book, if you want to just kind of notate this, I spelled out book for you guys to really make it simple. So the first one is believe. Use your best-selling book as part of your story, okay? So when I go to events or speak or do webinars, seminars, this is what I use. I talk about my past, what I was able to take away from that, learning how to overcome failure, deal with failure, playing ball. This is my why, my beautiful family. My wife's here. Hun, will you stand up? You back there? Where are you? Oh, there she is. I love you. I said I love you. In relation to this, believe and share your story. How many of you agree stories sell, facts tell? Okay? Share your story. Make this book part of your story, part of your DNA, as Nick would say. And this is basically how I did it. So the first step is if you spell out book, the first step is B for believe. The second one is own it. I heard, how many of you know founder of Success Magazine, Darren Hardy? You guys hear of Darren Hardy? I saw him say this once, and it changed my life. If you want to be successful, take accountability, 100% accountability for everything that happens in your life. And I'm telling you, this is very, very important. It takes humbling yourself. I've had to do it. Any people that I've hired or brought on my team that didn't work out, guess what? I've had to say, hey, you know what? That was my fault. I allowed that. I made that choice. And that can be very humbling, but you need to own it. That's the second thing. That's the O in book, okay? The third thing is, how many marketing experts do we have in here? Not a whole lot, a few. So if you want to be a marketing expert, if you want to market your book, I should say, as an expert, do you have to be a marketing expert, yes or no? You don't. You don't have to know how to market your book. You don't know need to know how to do really anything. You hire somebody that knows more than you and can do it all for you, okay? You don't need to know how to do this and run events and make banners and flyers, things like this that we've done for our events. You don't have to know how to do any of that. Just hire someone that can. Outsource it. They'll do all of your Facebook, business, LinkedIn, Twitter. I mean, we have someone that does ours. I I don't even do any of it, and it creates a lot of traction for us, and it's been fantastic. So outsource it. The next thing is evolve or die. How many, or keep evolving. Does this look familiar? Anyone use Uber? I've used it like 10 times since I've been here. I'm like, I want to use Uber. I'm like going down the road, but I'm going to call an Uber. But this is what happens. We've seen so many businesses go through this and die, okay, because they didn't evolve. So keep evolving. This is some examples, what we use at our events, our banners that we've created. And these are all things that you use to market yourself and market your brand, of course. Here's a couple video testimonials. We have a Get in the Game real estate investing tour that we've created around the Get in the Game book that has become very popular. And here's a couple testimonials from people that went to the event.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for inviting me to Get in the Game with DJ Thielen. I've been a friend of DJ's for 20 years. You know, I watched him start this company about 10 years ago. It's been an amazing experience watching him grow and develop and bring this to everybody that he is. It's my first time coming to one of his events, and I got to tell you, it was inspirational and it was motivating. I can't wait to get in the game. Thanks, man.
Just coming out of Getting the Game, amazing performance. DJ put on an amazing amount of information. You got to check it out. Don't miss it.
Now, do you guys think that you could use stuff like that to market yourselves? You know, market yourselves as the experts, market yourself as the leading industry leader, but believe. Again, it comes down to that. So you have believe, okay, if you're spelling out book. What's the second one? Own it. What's the third one? Outsource. And the fourth one, the K? Keep evolving, okay? And here's, my time's up, but I really don't care. And so I'm just gonna keep talking. But as far as this is basically what it's done for us. So we've been able to generate, just from last year to this time, on our profit and loss, we actually generated $350,000 more in income, okay, in 6 months since the book launch, and we're on track to do about 700 this year. And again, that's compounding. It's just going to keep compounding. So this is the takeaway. Believe your success level in anything is directly linked to your belief system and what you focus on with emotion. So focus on what you want. Do not focus on what you don't want. Own it. Take 100% responsibility for everything that happens in your life. Outsource. Hire marketing experts to do all of your marketing, creating things like this, okay? Outsourced, everything. And the third one is keep evolving or die, or the fourth one, I should say. Success is a ladder which can't be climbed with your hands in your pocket. Thank you guys for having me. It's been a blast. God bless you. Have a great day.